Evening folks, Old Cougar here. This is just a reasonably short video, just an inserted clip, but it relates to what we call focus firing. Focus firing is when yourself, another teammate, or maybe another 2 or 3 teammates designate a specific target on the enemy team and you all aim towards it, focusing your fire. Now, it's something we use a lot in tournaments when we're discussing how the battle tactics is going on Discord when we're playing. And one enemy is either alone, segregated, or is causing a bit of a problem, everyone wants to focus fire. Now, I'll just pause it here just a second. As you can see, our Chieftain Mark 6 to my front there has lit up the E100 and an IS-7 of the enemy team. I haven't been spotted yet. I'm still behind the rocks and the buildings to the right hand side. To my right, on the mini map, you can just see there's another heavy, which is an E100. Now there's two enemies coming up on my right hand side. As I said, behind the rocks, and I've got a bush in front of me, so my cover still hasn't been blown as yet. So we'll see what happens. I pop out, there's the E100, drop one into him, back up, into the bushes, behind the rocks. Now, a mistake I made here, eager I suppose. I should have sat still to let my camo reset, but I didn't. Going behind cover and still moving won't reset your camo. You have to stop still. And I dropped one into the 57 heavy, and that's me being lit up again. I'll wait until I reload. Now, the 57 heavy is right in front of me. The E100 of the enemy team is directly behind the 57 heavy in the bushes. I know he's there, that's where he went, but he's reset his camo, he hasn't moved. The IS-7 still lit up because the Chieftain Mark 6 has lit it up again from the left hand side here. I'm halfway, 7.6 seconds there, I'm just about reloaded, I have 7 seconds to go and I'll be reloaded, and I'll pull back out to take another shot. But watch what happens with the enemy team. Now there's two showing. I know there's an E100 there on the left hand side, so I've got to be wary, but the 57's fired, so he's either got one round left or he's on a reload, because he's a clipper, has 3 rounds in it. But watch what happens. I make the mistake of not resetting my camo and pulling back out, knowing that there's 3 enemy teams there, but there is another one. There's the E100 showing up now. Watch. Focus fire. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And that's what you call focus fire. And the FFS means focus fire shit, yeah. Or other words, something else maybe. But, I'll pause it there. My mistake. Dumb noob mistake. I should have sat and waited for that 10 seconds to reset my camo. I didn't. I was being greedy. I wanted to come back out and get another shot. I thought, yeah, I've still got a good bit of health points left. I've only been hit, but within the space of a second and a half, I was gone. I was finished. Team was down one again. So a little bit of lesson there. Don't be greedy. Wait your 10 seconds to reset your camo, and don't move until your camo's been reset. They knew I was behind the bush, but if I'd reset the camo, they may have thought I've moved somewhere else until I'd fired and got another shot off. So that's focus firing on the wrong end, right enough, but there you go. Reset your camo, don't be too greedy, and if there's 3 or 4 enemies on the opposite side, just make sure they're not all aiming at you at the same time. Have fun, folks.